Look at this story. My sister sent me this story. Shout out to my sister. And it's an old story, but she said it's been recirculating, and it was just too cool for me to avoid. We come off the depressing 2020 no Thanksgiving shopping in Walmart story, and this one just puts a smile on my face. Google reinforces undersea cables after shark bites. Don't you just love that headline? I was sitting there this morning with the morning coffee, and I just had a smile on my face when I read this.
A lot of curious sharks.
Curious sharks at the bottom of the ocean chewing on fiber optic cables. This story's from all the way back in 2014, and I'm certain that Google has fixed this by now. But sharks were disrupting the global internet activity that would take place on fiber optic cables deep in the oceans. And part of it, I mean, the cool reason is because sharks thought they were fish, because there's a thinking here that there's some sort of electromagnetic activity that the shark could pick up on in the cable. Your data might have looked like a fish to a shark. How weird is that? And so they had to put some Kevlar-like matting on the exterior of these cables in order to reinforce them. And there's a beautiful video there of a shark biting a cable. Check this out. It happens really soon, really early in the video. This guy rolls up, deep sea cable, camera trying to figure out. They're like, what's happening to our cables? These are very expensive fiber optic cables.
Oh, here's a shark.
Rolls up. That looks like a fish to me. He just starts gnawing on it with those big teeth. And it doesn't look like he did too much damage in that aspect of the video, but fiber optic cables are very sensitive. It's glass fibers on the inside. They could crack even though the exterior of the cable looks okay. And it's costing Google and whoever else a lot of money. But how crazy is it that we're sending data on these cables under the ocean? Of course, Elon wants to send the satellites up. Go with the Starlink version instead.
Yeah, there's no sharks out there.
No sharks in space. Space sharks. I don't mind the idea. It's a futuristic video game. You play a shark in space, and you got to gobble up Elon's satellites. Anyways, fun time, lighthearted. Sharks are having fun with your internet cables. Speaking of wildlife in the water,